Hello everybody and welcome to today's webinar. Today we are going to cover what we like to call qualified listings. So locating listings that are ready to list within eLink. We decided to do this webinar now because it's a great time for anybody who may be having to work remotely. If you due to the coronavirus, we understand a lot of the sellers have had to make drastic changes to how they do their daily processing. So if you still have somebody at the yard that's able to ship items out, but you want to limit the amount of personnel that you have at the yard, this is a great way to do this because you can have somebody working from home, running the eLink account, answering eBay questions, and taking care of that part of the eBay business, as long as, of course, you have somebody fulfilling the orders at the yard. But at the same time, you want to make sure that you're not causing more burden for the limited staff that you have at the yard. So what qualified listings are listings that are ready to go and high quality parts. So this is going to be a very quick webinar for you. So here we go. I'll just get started. Keep in mind too, again, test account. So please do not look at any of the titles or pictures or pricing for, as reference as how you should list your parts. All right, we'll get started. So to find qualified parts, what we're going to do is we're going to start in our unlisted tab here. Come down to show filters to expand. And what we consider qualified parts are unbolted, again, ready to go, ready to ship out, so you're not causing more burden for the limited staff that you have at the yard. Of course, priced parts. So we're going to click all the priced here. A grade. And have images. Reason I'm only choosing A grade and with images is, of course, you want to have images on your parts, otherwise it's very hard to sell. While we would typically recommend only listing items with part images because of the situation, it's okay to do vehicle images, but I do not recommend choosing the no image. And the reason we're sticking to A grade is because oftentimes with B and C grade, we might want to take special imaging for those parts to pinpoint any defects on the part itself. So we are just going to stick with A grade. And then I come down here and hit apply, and this is going to pull up all my qualified parts. Now again, you only see 2 because this is a test account, and in our test account we don't have a lot of photos. So just keep that in mind. It's highly likely you're going to have quite a few more parts listed here. So then what you'll do from here is you'll simply go through and by part type. So we see here part type 120. So we'll come over here and we can just kind of start going down the list to find all the different part types that we want. And what you would do is you would just go through the motions, select all, do your bulk change, and go ahead and make any necessary changes you need. Changes such as pricing, because you most likely increase by value. We'll say $20 for shipping. Come down here and you'll add, do your shipping preset. We're going to choose free standard shipping and so forth. The motions from here on out, and we'll hit update, okay, and then you're ready to list that product. Now, another thing that I would suggest doing is when you are finding your qualified parts, I'm going to run through the filters one more time. Show filters. Again, we're starting in our unlisted tab. Unbolted, ready to go, all priced. A grade, it has imaging. I'm going to hit apply here. From here, I'm going to hit save. This way, you don't have to worry about going through all that filtering next time. I'll label it what it is, hit save, and now you'll notice I can go to my unlisted tab. Over here in saved filters, you can choose qualified listings, and it will all pop up for you. This way, you are working on a bunch of part types, you go have lunch, come back, you don't have to go through all that filtering again. Another thing I would like to note is that when you save a filter, it will always come up this way, how you selected it. And then you can come down, and if you wanted to add on to it, you could start doing some custom criteria. Let's say you also wanted to, for a certain part type, make sure that you avoid, you know, an IQ on something. You can go ahead and add to that filter. You can add up to 5 custom criteria down here. And unless you hit save, it's not going to interrupt the saved filter. So you see I just added on, does not contain an IQ. If you had that in your conditions and options and want to make sure that you don't list anything that has an IQ in conditions and options, of course, as we all know, it likely doesn't say that if it's an A grade, but this is just an example. So again, I go on to unlisted, and I choose qualified listings, and you'll notice that it went back to my original saved filtering. All right. And to manage filters, because you can save as many filters over here as you want under saved filters, you just come up to manage my account up here on the top left, and you click on my saved filters, and you can see that filters are listed all there. All right, so that's all for today. If you have any questions, please email us at ebay@hollanderparts.com. We would love to go over this quick little tool for you. And also, if you would like to schedule an account review, reminder, we do perform those for free for all Hollander sellers. And or if you have any eBay related questions, let us know. eBay@hollanderparts.com. Thank you.